The phenomenon of reciprocity, the power of giving and receiving. Reciprocity, a fundamental social principle deeply ingrained in human interactions, has been a subject of interest across various disciplines, including sociology, psychology, and anthropology. The concept revolves around the idea of mutual exchange and the inclination of individuals to respond to positive actions with positive actions. From the simple act of gift-giving to complex social dynamics, reciprocity plays a crucial role in shaping human relationships and societies. This video delves into the phenomenon of reciprocity, exploring its psychological underpinnings, cultural variations, and real-world implications. The psychology of reciprocity. At its core, reciprocity is rooted in the human psyche. Psychologists have identified the reciprocity norm, which suggests that individuals feel a social obligation to return the favors or positive actions they receive from others. This innate tendency to reciprocate fosters trust, cooperation, and the development of social bonds. Studies have shown that the act of giving triggers a sense of indebtedness in the recipient, leading to a natural inclination to reciprocate the kindness. Reciprocity operates on various levels, from small-scale interpersonal relationships to broader societal structures. In everyday life, simple acts like holding the door for someone, offering assistance, or expressing gratitude can create a cycle of reciprocity that strengthens social connections. On a larger scale, societies that emphasize reciprocity often experience higher levels of cooperation, as individuals contribute to the collective well-being with the expectation of receiving assistance when needed. Cultural variations in reciprocity. While the basic principle of reciprocity is universal, its manifestation can vary significantly across cultures. Different societies have distinct norms and expectations regarding the nature and extent of reciprocal exchanges. Some cultures place a strong emphasis on immediate reciprocity, expecting an instant exchange of favors, while others may emphasize delayed reciprocity, where individuals reciprocate over an extended period. In some cultures, reciprocity may be explicit and transactional, while in others, it may be implicit and based on trust. Understanding these cultural nuances is essential for effective cross-cultural communication and cooperation. Moreover, cultural variations in reciprocity shed light on the complex interplay between individualism and collectivism in shaping social dynamics. Real-world implications. Reciprocity extends beyond individual interactions to influence broader societal structures, economic systems, and even international relations. In the realm of business, the reciprocity principle is leveraged in marketing strategies, where companies offer free trials, samples, or discounts to trigger a sense of obligation among consumers. Likewise, the concept of paying it forward reflects the societal impact of reciprocity, with individuals inspired to spread kindness and generosity through a chain of positive actions. In the political arena, diplomatic relations often hinge on reciprocal gestures, fostering cooperation and collaboration between nations. Understanding the dynamics of reciprocity can provide valuable insights into conflict resolution, negotiation strategies, and the cultivation of alliances. The phenomenon of reciprocity is a powerful force that shapes human interactions and societal structures. Rooted in our psychological makeup, reciprocity influences everything from daily acts of kindness to complex global relationships. Recognizing the importance of reciprocity can enhance our understanding of social dynamics, encourage positive behaviors, and contribute to the creation of more harmonious and cooperative societies. As we navigate the complexities of human interaction, the age-old wisdom of giving and receiving continues to be a guiding principle for fostering connections and building a better world. While reciprocity is a fundamental and often positive aspect of human interaction, relying too heavily on this principle can have potential drawbacks and negative consequences. It's important to recognize that reciprocity, like any social norm, should be balanced and contextualized within the broader dynamics of relationships and societal structures. Here are some potential drawbacks. 1. Expectation and obligation burden. Relying too heavily on reciprocity may create a sense of expectation and obligation. Individuals might feel pressured to reciprocate even when they cannot or when it is not in their best interest. This can lead to feelings of guilt, stress, or resentment, ultimately straining relationships. 2. Transactional relationships. Overemphasis on reciprocity can turn relationships into transactional exchanges, where interactions are driven by the expectation of a return favor. This transactional nature can undermine the authenticity and genuine connection within relationships, as actions are motivated more by the desire for reciprocation than by true altruism. 3. Unequal power dynamics. In some cases, there may be unequal power dynamics in relationships, and individuals with more resources or influence may use reciprocity to maintain control. This can result in manipulation, exploitation, or the perpetuation of existing hierarchies. 4. Conditional generosity. If generosity is always contingent on the expectation of reciprocation, it may hinder spontaneous acts of kindness. People may be less inclined to offer assistance or support without a clear expectation of receiving something in return, limiting the potential for selfless and altruistic behavior. 5. Undermining inclusivity. Relying too heavily on reciprocity can create exclusive social circles where favors are exchanged within a closed group. This can lead to the exclusion of individuals who may not be able to reciprocate in the same way, potentially fostering feelings of isolation and inequality. 6. Strained interpersonal relations. In cases where reciprocity is not balanced or where one party fails to reciprocate as expected, relationships can become strained. The sense of disappointment or betrayal resulting from unmet expectations may lead to conflict and deterioration of social bonds. 7. Limiting innovation and progress. In certain contexts, strict adherence to reciprocity can stifle innovation and progress. If individuals are only willing to share ideas or collaborate when there is a guarantee of direct reciprocation, it may hinder the flow of information and impede collective problem-solving. 8. Cultural misunderstandings. Cultural variations in the understanding and practice of reciprocity can lead to misunderstandings, particularly in diverse and multicultural settings. Different expectations regarding the timing, nature, and the extent of reciprocal exchanges may create tension and hinder effective communication. In summary, while reciprocity is a valuable social norm, its excessive reliance without consideration for individual differences, power dynamics and cultural nuances can lead to negative consequences. Balancing reciprocity with other principles like altruism, empathy, and authenticity is essential for maintaining healthy and sustainable relationships. If you found value so far in this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to support this channel. Please share across social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Real-world examples and case studies, illustrating the power and nuances of reciprocity. 1. Business and marketing, the power of free samples. In the business world, reciprocity is a key element in marketing strategies. Offering free samples, trials, or discounts triggers a sense of obligation among consumers. Companies such as Costco thrive on this principle, providing customers with free samples of products in the hope that the gesture will be reciprocated through purchases. Studies have shown that the provision of freebies can significantly increase the likelihood of customers making a purchase. 2. International relations, diplomacy and reciprocal gestures. Diplomatic relations between nations often rely on reciprocal gestures. In 1972, the United States and China engaged in what came to be known as ping-pong diplomacy. During the World Table Tennis Championships, American player Glenn Cowan accidentally boarded a bus meant for the Chinese team. Instead of creating tension, the Chinese player Zhuang Zidong greeted Cowan, leading to friendly exchanges that eventually contributed to the normalization of U.S.-China relations. 3. The art of gift-giving, reciprocity in social relations. Gift-giving is a classic example of reciprocity in social interactions. In Japan, the concept of omiyage, or bringing back gifts from travels, is deeply ingrained in the culture. The act of giving gifts creates a sense of obligation for the recipient to reciprocate in the future. This cultural norm fosters positive relationships and reflects the reciprocal nature of gift exchanges in building and maintaining social connections. 4. Online platforms. Reciprocity in the digital age. Social media platforms provide a fertile ground for the manifestation of reciprocity. The practice of liking, commenting, or sharing content creates a sense of obligation for others to reciprocate. Studies have shown that individuals are more likely to engage with content from those who have engaged with their content, highlighting the reciprocity-driven dynamics that underpin online interactions. 5. Science and collaboration. Open source software. In the world of open source software development, reciprocity plays a crucial role. Developers contribute their time and expertise to create software that is freely available to others. This act of generosity is based on the expectation that others will reciprocate by improving the software or contributing to related projects. This collaborative approach has led to the creation of powerful and widely used software tools. 6. Humanitarian aid. Reciprocity in disaster relief. Reciprocity is evident in the realm of disaster relief, where countries and organizations come to the aid of others in times of crisis. The assistance provided during natural disasters or humanitarian crises often establishes a reciprocal relationship. Nations that receive aid in times of need are more likely to reciprocate when the assisting country faces its challenges, creating a network of mutual support. 7. Community engagement. Reciprocity in volunteerism. Reciprocity is a driving force in volunteerism and community engagement. Individuals who volunteer their time and skills often do so with the expectation of reciprocal benefits, whether in the form of personal fulfillment, networking opportunities, or future support when needed. This reciprocal dynamic helps sustain community-driven initiatives and fosters a sense of shared responsibility. These real-world examples highlight the multifaceted nature of reciprocity, demonstrating its impact across diverse contexts. While the principle of reciprocity can be a powerful tool for building positive relationships and facilitating cooperation, it also underscores the need for careful consideration of expectations, cultural differences, and the potential for both positive and negative outcomes. Balancing reciprocity with other social principles is essential for creating sustainable and mutually beneficial interactions in various spheres of life. Critical analysis. Unveiling the pitfalls of over-reliance on reciprocity. While reciprocity serves as a cornerstone of social cohesion, its over-reliance can give rise to unintended consequences that warrant a more critical examination. A nuanced exploration of the potential drawbacks sheds light on the complexities and challenges associated with an excessive dependence on this principle. 1. Erosion of authenticity. One of the primary concerns, when reciprocity is overly emphasized, is the potential erosion of authenticity in human interactions. When individuals feel compelled to reciprocate every act of kindness, the genuineness of their responses may be compromised. This constant expectation can turn relationships into calculated exchanges rather than authentic connections. Example: imagine a scenario where a friend consistently offers help with the expectation of receiving something in return. The relationship may become strained as the genuine desire to support each other is overshadowed by the transactional nature of the interaction. 2. Conditional generosity and self-censorship. Overemphasis on reciprocity can lead to conditional generosity, where individuals may refrain from extending help or expressing kindness unless they foresee a clear reciprocation. This self-censorship can hinder the spontaneous expression of goodwill, limiting the potential for acts of altruism and genuine generosity. Example: a colleague might hesitate to share a valuable idea or knowledge with a team member if they don't see an immediate opportunity for reciprocation, stifling the collaborative and innovative potential within a team. 3. Stratification of relationships. Relying too heavily on reciprocity can contribute to the stratification of relationships, creating exclusive circles where favors are exchanged within closed groups. This can inadvertently lead to the exclusion of individuals who may not be in a position to reciprocate in the same manner, fostering social hierarchies. Example: Within a social group, if reciprocity becomes the primary criterion for inclusion, individuals with fewer resources or capabilities may find themselves marginalized, leading to feelings of isolation and inequality. 4. Overcoming initial resistance. The reciprocity norm can sometimes lead to initial resistance when individuals perceive an act of kindness as an attempt to create an obligation. People may resist accepting help or favors, fearing the implicit expectation of reciprocation. This resistance can hinder the establishment of mutually beneficial relationships. Example: a person may decline an offer of assistance in a work setting, suspecting that accepting help might create an obligation to reciprocate in a way that is not feasible or desirable for them. 5. Transactional nature of relationships. Over-reliance on reciprocity can transform relationships into transactional arrangements, where individuals engage with one another solely to fulfill reciprocal obligations. This transactional nature may overshadow the emotional and relational aspects, potentially leading to superficial connections. Example: friends who only engage with each other when there is a clear expectation of reciprocation may find their relationship becoming more about exchanges of favors than genuine emotional support. 6. Cultural misalignments. Cultural variations in the understanding and practice of reciprocity can lead to misunderstandings, particularly in diverse settings. Different cultural expectations regarding the timing and nature of reciprocal exchanges may create tension and hinder effective communication. Example: in a multicultural workplace, employees from different cultural backgrounds may have varying expectations regarding reciprocity, leading to potential conflicts and misinterpretations. While reciprocity is a powerful social norm, an uncritical reliance on it may have significant downsides. Recognizing the potential drawbacks allows individuals to navigate social interactions more mindfully, fostering relationships that balance reciprocity with authenticity, altruism, and the genuine desire to connect. Striking this balance is essential for creating meaningful, sustainable, and fulfilling relationships in various aspects of life. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel for more self-improvement videos. Comment below to tell us how useful you found this video. Remember to share on various social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Click the notification bell to get notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.